What's up, YouTube? I'm back. I know it's been a while, like a little over 2 months without a video. But, yeah, a bitch had to run around a little bit. Go over there, overseas, Europa and Africa a little bit. So, and some other things too. Back and forth from Jersey to Cali. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice your pain. It runs deep. Share it with me. Anybody that knows that classic shit. Alright, so when it comes to pain and the addiction to pain, I know, like, as far as my life growing up, that my elders around me looked at it like I hadn't lived life because I hadn't endured pain. Like, we equated pain to having lived. It's a crazy situation, like, where if you haven't, if you haven't endured pain, it's like, oh, you don't know shit. You don't know shit because the pain, you haven't gone through this much pain. And it's wild how life has been equated to pain, and like how we ended up searching for comfort and inviting it because we have a familiarity with it, and it's almost home. Pain is home, and like if you know that extreme in a situation, like if it's a relationship or something, whatever. If you know the extreme end of it, the painful end of it, and you get acquainted with that, then you look at it more so like, oh, this is the worst that can happen. This is nothing, and you compare it to other pain. It's like an addiction, like any. You get numb to it, in a sense, because you're like constantly searching for a greater pain, so that you can be like, well, nothing really compares to that, because say like if you have a pain of emotional pain or a thing that actually happened, physical, whatever, and you're just like, going into something else, and you're like, well, this really doesn't compare to that last pain. And then if you do reach another threshold of pain, then it's like, just like any drug, you get to a point where you just become numb to pain, and you kind of search for greater thresholds because you're equating it to experience and life, and at some level, like you kind of, it's wild how you're protecting your emotions from things, but at the same time you're inviting it because you let it in so you can absorb the pain, so you can say, I experienced this pain and it's nothing worse than that. So I'm ready for the other end of the spectrum, the positive, I guess, or the blissful or peaceful end of the spectrum, however you want to look at it. And it's just wow, because I don't know, I just found myself searching for new thresholds, new levels of pain, pushing it for it, just so I could, just experience a new level of it. And then, of course, at another level, you get addicted to it at a chemical level with the endorphins and everything like that. So not only is it mental and emotional, now you have a chemical addiction to the pain. And pain is really just a language. So it's like kind of like a retarded way, almost, not retarded, I don't know, a way of like transcending the body. Because that's all pain is. It's the language the body uses to tell you something. So, once you get to that point, like, endorphins get released and you're just like, oh shit, I'm not my body. It's just my body going through this. And you kind of can detach. People like that feeling too. I'm not going to front. I've been there plenty of times, especially with tattoos and things, where you just, or anything, where you're just like, it's not really me feeling the pain. It's more or less the body. So, it gets wild because you just feel like you deserve the pain more so, and that you will be able to handle anything if you handle the pain, and you just get frozen in your emotions because you're more and more numb. It's just you built this pain tolerance to where you just run from more pain to be able to tolerate more, to be able to say that you're strong because you've endured pain and welcome pain, instead of feeling like you deserve to smile and things of that nature. Because the more frozen in your emotions that you get, the more frozen the body gets, and then rigor mortis just sets in, and then you get more and more familiar with pain, and you start to repel bliss even more. So I guess it really just comes down to like feeling like you deserve to smile. You deserve, because I had a whole complex on that. Even still, sometimes where like I see myself in a photo or something smiling, and it's just like, fuck are you smiling about? It's like like the Cat Williams shit. Like you know, you need to be focused on your star player. You know, and if you can't even like to see yourself smile, because that's how it be. Like it's like, you ever see the thug smile? That's Kevin Hart shit too. The thug smile, but like, you don't even laugh, smile when they laugh. Well, cute, you. For real though, that's how it got to a point where you felt like smiling was weakness, when it's kind of the opposite. I mean, you can look at it however you want. It's two sides of every coin, but it's the same coin. But it's wild how the smile seems to be considered weakness, but it's a powerful thing if you can add to the greater collective pool of happiness. You know, if everybody's miserable and you are this happy one, yeah, people might try to project their misery onto you because of the company. They want that miserable company. But at the same time, if you are this beacon, that's strength in itself. So, pain is wild, man. How the addiction to pain, how it runs deep.